Join Venus Castleberg as she teleports you to the wonderland of possibilities, where we explore consciousness from the inside out to create a different world, where problems are possibilities and your point of view really does create your reality.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. We're going to do some meditation magic today. You can call it a visualization, you can call it an energy play, you can call it an energy pull, whatever it is. And I just thought it would be fun to maybe start doing this on a more regular basis. It's a practice that I've had in my life for a very long time, and in different facets and different ways. But it definitely creates a lot of ease for me, and I hope it does for you too. So find a comfortable seat. If you're driving, please do not close your eyes. But if you are not driving and you're somewhere where you can just be present in the moment, I invite you to close your eyes, be comfortable, maybe sit back in your chair if you have a chair, and allow yourself to just arrive here in this moment with you and your body and your being, and just relax. Find your breath. I know this might be a little different for this one, but let's take our deepest barriers down, even the ones we don't know about. Deepest barriers down. And expand your energy out in 100,000 miles in all directions. It's actually behind those walls and barriers that we have stress. When we lower the walls and barriers and we expand out in all directions, stress doesn't actually exist out there. It only exists in this box that we put ourselves in. So even if it's just for the next few minutes, let's lower those deepest barriers and expand out. You might expand out to encompass the whole world, or expand out to include the dark side of the moon. Or maybe when you expand out, you go to the far reaches of the universe. There is no right or wrong here, good or bad. Just expand out to wherever is slightly uncomfortable for you, but not so much so that it's distracting. And breathe. Remember to include your body on this adventure, on this journey. And then I just happen to be in Ireland at the moment. So I'd like to invite you all to touch into the energy of Ireland, the energy of this place. It's called the Emerald Island. Can you guess why it's called the Emerald Island? Because it's very, very green. Because it's also very, very wet. But there's lots of history here. There's lots of castles and ruins and just beautiful landscape, rolling hills, cliffs that fall into the ocean, And I'd like you to imagine that you're someplace. It could be here on Emerald Island. It could be someplace that you know well. Maybe it's your favorite place to go and relax. I'd like to just invite you to go wherever in your imagination, wherever would be calming and being to you right now. And go ahead, tap into that calm. You can tap into that calm by enjoying the beauty around you. Or perhaps you can smell the air. In some parts of the world, we're coming up on spring. So some flowers might be blooming. Birds are definitely flocking and fornicating and starting to sing more. And have you noticed? It's okay if you haven't noticed, but notice it now. Wherever you are, hear the birds chirping, hear the birds talking. And feel the air on your skin. Maybe you feel a slight breeze. Maybe you can feel the coolness in the air. Maybe you feel the moisture of tropics or the ocean. Or maybe even there's a bit of a crispness in the air, like when it's about to snow. Whatever it is for you is perfect. And just observe without judgment how focusing on the sights, the smells, the taste, even the feel of your skin, the sounds that you hear, how the body begins to relax. It's like, oh, right, I love this place. And just remembering why you're here. What drew you to this place in your imagination today? Maybe if you're somewhere that the air is warmer, more enjoyable, maybe you can feel the grass in your toes or the sand in your feet. Ever feel what sand feels like in between your toes, especially the really soft, grainy stuff? Nature is a beautiful contribution to us because nature is always gifting and never asking for anything in return. It gifts us by the beauty that is all around. It gifts us by rain and snow and sunshine, right? They're all gifts. And isn't it interesting that nature has no point of view? No point of view on what it's gifting and what it's receiving, and that it should be receiving something in return for what it's giving. And that's not nature, that's people. Nature loves to just gift to us. So, would you be willing to acknowledge the beauty that is around you and receive without guilt or obligation or I should be doing something different? Instead, just receive with gratitude. Let the beauty in, let the gifting in, let the knowing of possibilities in. Hmm. Just receive from everything and everyone around you. There's energetic contributions being gifted to you all the time. Even people who judge you are just desiring to contribute to you, whether it's positive or negative judgment. They're energetically desiring to contribute something to you. And some people only know how to do that through judgment. And it's not wrong. But what can you receive if you had no point of view about what they were saying from them all the time? Let it fill you up. Let the energy of nature, of the earth, of the beings around you to fill you up, to let your cup overflow. Let it fill up every fiber of your being, every molecule, every cell. From the tip of your head down to the tips of your toes and the tips of your fingers. And then just let the excess energy, the overflow, to go out to the earth. Maybe you could send some energy to some people in your life that use it right now. Maybe you could just send it to the far reaches of the universe, the dark side of the moon. Awesome. And then just begin to take a couple more deep breaths. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes. Mhm. Thank you so much for watching or listening today. I am so grateful for you. Stay tuned. We'll have another episode of Wonderland of Possibilities on Friday. See you next time. Bye.